When World War I ended in 1918, the world had seen destruction on a scale it had never known before. But in America, something else began. The country shifted into a new mood, one filled with energy, ambition, and a hunger for change. The 1920s opened with a sense of release. After years of sacrifice and fear, people wanted to live, spend, and enjoy life. It became known as the Roaring Twenties. New York City stood at the center of this new movement. The city's population grew quickly. Its skyline reached higher, and its streets filled with cars, jazz, and lights. It became the heart of business, art, and entertainment. Factories boomed, especially in areas like automobiles and consumer goods. Assembly lines and mass production made products cheaper and faster. For many, this brought a new level of comfort. But the changes were not just economic. Culture shifted, and so did behavior. Young people broke away from the traditions of their parents. Women started to cut their hair short and wear dresses above the knee. They danced in clubs, smoked in public, and demanded the right to vote, and they had earned it. The 19th Amendment passed in 1920, giving women the right to take part in democracy. Jazz music filled the air in clubs and speakeasies. It came from African American communities and traveled through cities like New Orleans and Chicago before lighting up New York. It wasn't just music, it was a signal that things were different. The rhythms were new, the rules were broken, and the energy was electric. Black artists, writers, and thinkers brought new ideas to the front, especially in Harlem, where a cultural movement called the Harlem Renaissance began. Modern art, bold fashion, and new technology all found space in this decade. Radios brought voices and music into homes. Silent films gave way to sound. People could hear actors speak, singers sing, and politicians campaign without leaving their living room. Advertising grew powerful. It created new desires and sold new dreams. At the same time, not everyone shared in the wealth. The countryside lagged behind. Racism and segregation continued. The Prohibition Law, which banned alcohol, created a black market and helped organized crime grow. While the cities roared, parts of America still lived in silence. The 1920s were full of promise, but they moved fast and burned bright. By the end of the decade, cracks began to show. Debt rose. Stocks soared beyond reason. And in 1929, the market collapsed. The Roaring Twenties ended not with a whisper, but with a crash. Still, the decade had changed everything. It left behind jazz, skyscrapers, cinema, and a bold new spirit that never fully faded.